Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be removing all the chrome pieces from the Q50, wrapping it in a gloss black, and also hopefully debadging the car. It should look a lot cleaner, a lot better. So let's go ahead and bring in the car. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so here's what I'm going to be using. I pretty much purchased all of this from Amazon. You have the gloss black 3M vinyl wrap. It says 3M right there on the inside. And then with the kit they provide you this knife. That way you're able to cut the material. And then this squeegee. I do have an extra card just to try to remove all the pieces when you're folding in the 3M tape. I'm using two cards, so I'm using this one to push the material down, and I'm using this one to squeegee it in. So that's pretty much all I'm going to be using. You don't really need anything else. I had to grab some regular alcohol to clean the pieces, but you can use whatever you have. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and clean the chrome pieces with the alcohol, and then we're going to go ahead and start wrapping everything. I forgot to mention that you're also going to need a heat gun. The heat gun is pretty much one of the most crucial parts to doing this. This is going to help out if you have any bubbles, trying to stretch out the 3M tape, and also to try to get it to stick onto the vehicle. And I noticed that without the heat gun, the material wasn't really sticking that well. I mean, it was on there, but it didn't actually stick well without the heat. So make sure you have one of these. You can pick it up at your local hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's. I believe they have them. They range anywhere from $30, maybe cheaper or even more. Of course, the cheaper ones are like 20 to 30 bucks, and then the more expensive ones are like 50 or 60. I borrowed this one from a friend. That's Wagner. So if you need a heat gun, make sure you pick one up. Before getting started, you'll want to clean the chrome pieces that you're going to be wrapping. So I washed the car yesterday just so there won't be any water inside the little pieces around here. But after that, the next day, you want to go ahead and clean this. I used some alcohol to try to remove all the contaminants that were on here. And then, yeah, after that I just pretty much wrapped it and started putting it inside these little pieces here. I already practiced a little bit and did this side. So this has actually been on here for about a week already, because I did some of it last week, but I ran out of material. And then this week I went ahead and I'm gonna finish it because I ordered some more. So you pretty much grab the pieces, put it inside here. That way it looks smooth and looks even. Now with the bottom side you can't really do that because it doesn't have like anything where you can shove it in, so you're honestly just gonna cut all the way down. Same thing with the bottom, just cut within the lines here. So let's go ahead and clean the chrome pieces that we have on here. I'm gonna use some nail polish remover, that way we can go ahead and start putting the gloss black vinyl wrap on there. Here's the vinyl wrap laid onto the chrome, onto the lines. This is going to be a little bit harder just because it curves all the way down, but you can see that there's these little like crevices or bubbles. You can pull it back up, stretch it out, that way you don't see these. I'll leave a cinematic for you guys so you guys can check out everything and how it came out. And you guys may have noticed that the roof is now wrapped in a gloss black. I had my friend, I'll put his Instagram somewhere right here so you guys can hit him up. His name's VQ David. He has a Bag 370Z, super nice. It's like a cream color, but he had wrapped the whole thing. I wish I would have done it for you guys, but he was pretty much selling the wrap and then he was doing the install for me, so I just had him do it. All you have to do is put down the sunroof, wrap everything inside, and then you're just gonna cut off on the edges right here and fold it in. And then to do the fin, but in the interior you just have to remove two of the I believe there's bolts on the side of the panels. You clip those, unclip those, you push it out, and you fold it down, and then the fin only has one bolt on it, and then that's pretty much how you get it off. And if you check everything out, everything's pretty much tucked in. So I tucked everything into the grommets here, and then for the top part you're able to remove the rubber pieces, take them out, and then fold it in, and then you can go ahead and put it back on, and it's gonna look really smooth how it looks here. I also did the door handles here. Super easy, just put it over and then outline it, cut it out, you're good. Same thing with the front. I did make a little hole for the button right here, that way it's not pushing it. So here's another reason why you need the 4-inch, is because when you come to this side, this is a lot bigger, because 2 inches only covers to about right here and right there, and you're gonna need another 2 inches to cover all the way to this side. So what I did is I just overlapped the vinyl, so at an angle you'll be able to see the lines. So you can see this line right here, also this line, and then I had to do another one over here. So this is pretty much the 2 inches. You're gonna need at least 4 inches or more to be able to cover the whole thing. It doesn't look too bad. It does kind of bother me, but you can't really see it unless you actually look at it really close. But yeah, for some parts like the rear trim, you need 4 inches of width, and then the 25 feet I think was fine. You could use some of the material that you already had, but yeah, everything's pretty easy. I'm just working on the adhesive here. I was starting to debadge it, but I'm gonna have to go get some glue gun or glue off to try to take off the adhesive, because it's on there pretty good. Alright, that's gonna conclude the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a pretty easy install. It's just really time consuming. I'm not gonna lie, I think it took me like 3 to 4 hours just to get everything done, if not a little bit more, because I had to wait or the rest of the 3M and then do it within the next week that I got it. But it held up. As like I told you guys, I did have some of the 3M that was on there for about a week, and no issues, no bubbling or nothing. The heat gun really helps out a lot, because once you start putting it on there, putting that heat on, bubbles are gonna come up and you just push them down. That way it doesn't rise up again later on. But everything came out cool. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.